All right, our potluck theme for this month of January after our massage basics class is kind of coming from all of the archetypal themes that we are going to develop throughout the year of 2016. And in the opening video on the front page of Flesh and Spirit, you'll see about those archetypes if you want to kind of review them. But I have you think about, how are you a hero? And not only how are you a hero, but who are your gay or queer heroes? And so archetypally, as we've kind of talked about, the things that guide us in the work that we do in Flesh and Spirit. So, the peaceful warrior, I think immediately the hero for me is, the icon of our beloved Harvey Milk, who really changed the queer world, the gay world, and has opened up this whole idea of facing fears and being inclusive through his whole life of embodied politics. So he was clearly the change agent and the peaceful warrior. Thinking about the lover and who are the heroes that were our lovers. And I said on the first video about how my beloved Donny is just such the lover. He brings exuberance into the world and embracing it and making the world feel the intimacy of connection. There's nobody better than that. So he's my hero. Who's your hero that has been a gay or queer lover that's living or dead? The sacred prostitute. The sacred prostitute, that image of the erotic and spiritual being one and the same, of being healers through our bodies and through how we touch. I think of the man who said to me, Kirk, you are a sexual healer, and that was James Broughton. So the filmmaker, the man who was the poet, you can look up his work, Ecstasies is a great little book of poetry by James Broughton, has been a deeply moving sacred prostitute to me, sexual healer who really knew about bringing it all together. The elder. Who's your hero as the elder? When you think about the wisdom keepers in our community, living or dead, one of my mentors has been Don Clark. And so whenever I kind of need to drop into what's our community need, I think of Don Clark and his very simple words of asking, what's your gay truth? And that wisdom has guided me throughout my years now as a person who's gay and queer and teaching all the time. The mystic, who's your hero as a mystic? I think immediately of the scholar and the mystic of Andrew Harvey, and how he's really influenced the world around consciousness in our current time. And so grateful for the mysticism, the wisdom of embodied mysticism that he brings in our world, even through spiritual activism as well as his writing. And then who's your hero as the prophet? Who's got a message that continues or you're hearing now that's a gay or queer man, that really tells a message that's cutting edge, that our world needs to hear and see and know and feel embodied in our world to make it a better place. So in our potluck, in January, we're going to play with who are your heroes, and play with that as a way of getting to know each other, meeting a whole tribe of men around our table and having food together and breaking bread together, that is centered around who are our heroes and how are you a hero. Thank you and namaste.